Hey guys, real quick before we get into the carp video, I promised I would show you what you're going to win in the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Minus the art, here is what we have. We have rattle traps, we have my studio swim baits. I've used all of these lures to catch fish. Exopods. I also have a refurbished, that I refurbished and fixed, Mitchell 300. It's a little bit newer than some of my more classic ones, but it is my best working one, so I am going to pass that on to you guys as a thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. Now, all you have to do to win this is go to the previous video, the first in the carp series that mentions the 1,000 giveaway in the title, and comment 1,000. You don't have to watch the video. I'd appreciate it if you do. I do need watch time hours, but all you really have to do is subscribe and comment 1,000 in the comment section of that video, and you are entered into the contest. So now let's move on and talk about carp. Every type of carp is an invasive species. Common carp have actually been here for quite a while. And they originated here, and then went from here to here to here to here to here, and pretty much everywhere. But there's differences in the type of carp. So when you think of carp, you may think of silver carp. These guys, the river jumpers, the ones that get spooked by a boat and will jump into the boat in just hundreds, cover the river. They are problematic. Now, these are referred to as Asian carp. They came to the U.S. around the 1970s, and they have boomed and taken over, and they are detrimental to some areas, but they are very abundant, and that's the purpose of this video, to talk about their abundance. We know that if trophy fish are targeted, their abundance shrinks down. And talk about it. You do have to cull some species to get bigger fish, but we do know that trophy fish get overfished. If we promote carp as trophy fish, we are probably going to get a lot closer to regulating carp populations because people are going to go after them. They're worth going after, they're worth catching, they're worth the fight, as we've shown. But if we can kind of control the population, then we can maintain them. Eventually there will probably be limits on them if we do this, but right now they are so abundant there is not a need for limits. So it's another reason they would be an excellent trophy fish candidate, especially here in the US where they need to be controlled. These are examples of common carp. We have sub-varieties like the mirror carp within that, but common carp are a little bit different, and they have been here since the 1880s, and they were brought to us by this man right here, Dr. Spencer F. Baird. So let's talk about Mr. Baird for just a little bit. So Baird is definitely worth a Google. We're not going to go over his entire life. We're going to talk about how he impacted carp fishing and kind of a little bit of his background. You know, he was a scientist. He studied birds. He studied fish. And he did create fishing regulations because he realized that the impact fishermen had on fish populations was, you know, the potential to be detrimental, if not kind of put into check, especially seeing people net fish and just studying the impact that could have. So among his accomplishments, he was the first curator of the Smithsonian Institution. So Baird was also the first commissioner of the Commission of Fish and Fisheries. So Baird was actually able to bring carp to America because there was a demand for carp in America. Baird got around 2,000 requests a year that carp be brought into America. They were already a popular game fish. They were a delicacy for a long time in Europe and in Asia. And it just made sense to bring them over at that point. So Baird decided to go ahead and get them in. And yeah, they brought small amounts over at the time. I think there was a carp farmer that started with 5 and cultivated it in a matter of 2 or 3 years to a huge carp farm. But he was only able to bring them because this man here, Baird, went and pulled carp in. So we can thank Baird for fishing regulations and for carp and several other things. Like I said, worth a Google. And nobody told me I got something about married by this carp. Alright, so the hairstylist carp was about 8 pounds. This one is about 15. And then this one is about 19 here in my personal record fish. Now I'm going to show you some true record-sized common carp here in just a second, and a Siamese carp, and show you how big these creatures can get.
You got it real fast. Real fast. Real fast. Oh, that's a good one, River. Oh, goodness, that's a good one. Real, River, you can't stop reeling. Real, River. Okay, let me have it, River. He's a little too big.
Can I catch some yellow for me?
Yeah, but just give me a second. This one's gonna be a fight. Here, I'm gonna put this here. You pick it up when I tell you to. Pick it up. Quick, quick, River.
He looks like a wild back for a hug.
Let go, River. Goodness. It's already recording. Whoa!
Take a picture.
Okay, so this is a big Siamese carp caught out of Thailand, but it's just a giant fish. Now, the common carp record is kind of hard to tell. I get several records on it, but I can tell you this one fish that I'm about to show you has been a record fish named Mary, and there she is, and she is 91 pounds in this photo here, or 91 pounds 6 ounces. These things get massive. Another good reason they need to be a trophy fish. They're just worth cultivating these as trophy fish, and it's worth giving them a catch. So next week we're going to talk about how to catch these fish, and it's not hard. You can spend money all that you want, give you a better shot at catching those bigger fish, but you can catch some very sizable fish for about $5 plus your combo, and it doesn't have to be an expensive combo. So stay with me. Come back next Sunday. We'll announce the winners of the giveaway, and I will show you how to catch some of these monster fish that should be trophy fish. All right, thank you guys for watching. Till we meet again, fish on, my friends. Fish on.